So I'm making this little, it's a lion made from yarn, and it's also a plushie. So I thought I would show you what I'm doing. I first started with 2 legs. I still have 2 more. And then, now I think it's going to be double in its size. I'm not too sure because considering the size of the legs, so I got to think of that. A little bigger than the spool, and I will stuff it. Okay, here is the body. Now, it's open on one end because I need to stuff it. And once it's stuffed, then I'll sew it closed. His head color. So I'm making the head. Oop. Now the head does kind of look big, but it's going to be stuffed. So that is the start of this Yarnabee lion. It's all done in single crochet, except for the toes, and those were like a shell stitch, and then I just folded them over to make them look like toes. I didn't use a pattern, I just made it up as I went. So I put his legs on. I basically just tied them on like I'm doing the hair. And so his front legs are 15 inches long, not including the feet. And the bottom legs are 10 inches long, not including the feet. I made his torso a little longer, and I am filling in with scraps of yarn right here on his belly, so you can't really see the batting. I don't know how long that'll last, but anyway, there he is. That is Yarnabee lion, and he doesn't have his mouth yet. He doesn't have his teeth, and he still needs like a rainbow of hair of his mane, and it will go down his back like so. I don't know yet. I'm gonna put a tail on him. So there he is. Pretty cute so far. Okay, so the way I'm doing the yarn on his head is I take a length this long. I didn't even measure it. I just made it longer. I'm making it longer in the back. So you fold it in half like that. Take your loop. Put your loop right here on the end of that hook. Okay, and you take your needle and you go into a hole like here. It's a stitch. I'm kind of going sideways. In, you go down and then back up. You grab the loop. You turn your hook kind of down like that. Go through the hole and out the other side. And then you can just pull it through like so, like that. See? Now you just take your ends and put it through this loop. And that locks it. Same way when you're doing rugs. It's the same way when you do a rug, yeah, with yarn. That's the way I do it. that's kind of the way I did his arms, although I might have to go back in and actually use a needle and sew it together. I don't know. I was kind of being lazy. I cut a bunch of them like this. Then you can just lay them across his body and just go from there. Now, the whole trick is here, he's got a rainbow of hair. So I'm starting here with this red, and then there'll probably be yellow, and then orange, and then green, you know, whatever colors you want to put on there. But it's supposed to be strips of color, of the same color, all the way down the back. So kind of like that idea. And then it'll be different rainbow colors. It's the red for now. And I kind of started shorter in the top part, so it's not as long as the ones in the back. They're a little longer, but that's okay. That's kind of like how it goes anyway. And plus, the longer you go, the more it's going to cover. And it's supposed to be ratty like that. It's a weird looking toy, but kids like them. It's not like your typical teddy bear, that's for sure. And it'll go all the way down his back, like so. All right. He's getting there so far. Isn't he cute? Peekaboo. He's a monster.